One? Yes, it says that this morning. In most lectures they ask you to put away your phones, put them on silent, etc. Can we please ask you to take out your phone and go to if you're connected to Wi-Fi and all that sort of stuff, please go to www.menti, that's menti.com, please. Once you're there, it should be asking you to enter a code. Please put in code 321861. It's at the top of the screen there, 321861, and it's going to ask you a question. It's going to say, how would you like to be treated at university? And you can put in one answer, you can put in three answers, you can put in 1.5 answers. And the more people put in a specific word, the bolder that word gets. So as the rest of you put in words, we'll see which one becomes more prominent. So kindly is quite prominent. So I hope you get treated like a G, but remember, if you don't treat yourself like a G first, then no one else will treat you like a G. And to the person who wants to be treated like a sesh, I'm not sure how you wanted to be treated like a sesh, but I wish you good luck with that.
What's a G and a sash?
Sorry? What?
What is a G and a sash?
You'll have to find out who posted that and ask them to explain that to you, because I can't explain that, I'm sorry. So, thank you very much for your participation, all 71 of you, because there are only 72 people in this room. But my name is Ian, I'm a third-year journalism student, and I'm here to talk to you about respect. So, most of the answers that you put, except for like a G and except for sesh, relate to respect, and that's what we're talking about. So we know that all of you will have heard about this at some point in your life, whether that be in school, in college, in life in general, starting university. And we just think that we at the university think that this is an important thing just to remind or, revise before we start university, because I'm starting university just like you all. Treating others and being treated by others is a key and integral part of a happy university atmosphere. And here at the University of Winchester, that's what we want, that's what we're striving for. This is not a do this and don't do that lecture. I'm a student just like you, and everybody wants to enjoy university life. So respect and everything that comes under it will help you and those around you to enjoy their time or your time at university and beyond. Everybody wants to be respected, everybody deserves respect. So let's help each other get what we deserve. University is a new and exciting experience for all of us. It's not just about learning on your degree or in your faculty. It's about learning life skills, moving away from home, living on your own, living with people who you've never met before, and for some even moving to a completely different country. So while this is an exciting time, it's also a daunting time, a time that we can feel quite nervous. And that's why it's even more crucial and even more necessary to ensure that we are sensitive to the needs of everyone else around us. And coming to university, we meet and we live with people from all races, religions, cultures, sexual orientations, ages. And here at University of Winchester, we welcome that, we embrace diversity, and we think respect is a crucial part of that. So what we're going to do is play you a short video clip from our student union about what they think respect means to them.
Respect.
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 Respect. My one word to explain respect is being considerate.
Decency. Really. I think that sums up respect. For me, if someone's respectful to me, they're going to be loyal to who I am.
For me, respect is about understanding and caring for those around you and respecting them as individuals who have their own autonomy, their own opinions, and something that people need to understand when they're making decisions which affect other people.
I think we know when we're not being decent human beings or when we're not doing the decent thing. Being a decent human being is just about being honest and being reliable and trustworthy,
being considerate of other people, thinking about their feelings.
When someone understands your thoughts and your opinions and your viewpoint, and there's no judgment based on that, and treats you almost the same way you want to be treated. So, yeah, if you treat someone the way you want to be treated, that's respecting.
Consent for me means that there has been a clear and valid line that we have had a conversation about, and then we've discussed it and we've said either yes or no.
Consent means you're agreeing to something, and it should mean that it can be withdrawn at any time. It means that you are fully aware of what the situation is and what it is you're agreeing to, and you have that opportunity to withdraw it as well. So
And consent is simply about asking someone what they want.
Consent is when two parties, doesn't matter anything specific, when two parties agree, or many more agree to do the same activity together.
May feel confident. If someone's going to give me respect, I'm going to feel happy and I'm not going to feel ashamed or like they put any pressure on me, or I'm not going to feel guilty if they're going to respect me. Like, even if they're telling me off, if they're going to do it in a respectful way, I'm going to feel cherished and I'm going to feel important because they've approached it in a respectful way. Therefore, it's going to make me feel happy, and that, even if they're telling me off, it's going to make me feel cherished as a person and they've come to me in a respectful way to do it.
So you can see that respect means different things to different people. And so the first thing to think about when we think about respect is that respect starts with you. Self-respect. We all treat ourselves well. We're not going to, deliberately try and put ourselves down. We all treat ourselves well, and we all want people to treat us well. So if we treat ourselves with some of the things that you mentioned earlier, some of them, then people would know how to treat you, because they'd see how you treat yourself. And we can appreciate how those things make us feel. And we can recognize and appreciate when we're being treated that way by others, and how that makes us feel. But on the other hand, we know how it feels to be disrespected. And if you know how it feels to be disrespected and you know how you feel, then you wouldn't want other people to feel that way. So you wouldn't want to do things to make them feel that way, right? So we and the university are encouraging you to treat yourselves well. You know that song, Treat Yourself? But not only respecting others, but standing up for yourself, standing up for you. This might mean saying no. Standing up and saying, I don't want to do that, and I don't need to validate my reasons to you. I don't need to tell you why I want to say no, but I just want to say no. There might be times at university when you end up in a situation that you're uncomfortable with, and we're just reassuring you that it's okay to say no. Whoever it is, whatever the situation is, and the university will stand behind you in that regard. Respect is not a one-way street. It's about more than just me, it's more than just you. It's all of us. It's not only peer to peer, but it's peer to faculty, peer to senior management, peer to everyone. We all deserve to be treated well, and we get that by treating each other well. And a big part of that is influenced by your behavior. So a large part of respect is all about how you behave towards others, and realizing that how you behave can impact on others. What you say or what you do can impact others massively, whether that be physical or verbal. Something small to you might not necessarily be small to someone else. Banter to you is not necessarily banter to them. We're not saying don't make jokes. Jokes are great. Sometimes. What we're suggesting is take consideration. Think about it. Think about how you would feel if someone made a joke to you that you didn't appreciate or didn't get. Where I'm from, we would say have a big brain and a small mouth. How well a joke is received depends on how well you know a person and how well that person knows you. So what we're saying is get to know them. The person on your left, how well do you know them? The person on your right, how well do you know them? So, get to know them before you get to that step where you make jokes that you're not sure how well it's going to be received, or, make some sort of physical move that you're not sure how it's going to be received. And the same goes for online behavior. Look, we know, you know, we know. We all know about online behavior and social media. What you say or what you do on social media is not in a bubble. It's not just contained in there. It has an effect on real people with real feelings. And all we're saying is just remember this. It doesn't affect you short term. It can continue throughout life. It's like the stone in the pond thing with the continuing ripples. And this could affect you with education, so in university or in further education, or in jobs, because a lot of employers look on social media to see what the people who are applying are about on social media. And the next thing, I'm sure some of you will have seen this ad before, the ad about tea and how it relates to consent. So universities at time will form new friendships and new relationships, which will last, most of them, some of them will last you a lifetime. And a big part of relationships is mutual respect for each other. And under this comes consent. You know, some people say there's a blurred line on consent. This isn't Justin Timberlake. There are no blurred lines on consent. It's pretty simple. Consent isn't about gender or about sexuality. It isn't about what we wear or how much we've had to drink or how drunk we are. If someone is too drunk to consent, it isn't consent. It is not consent. If someone is too drunk to care about consent, it is not consent. And we know this. If someone is unsure about whether they want to consent, it's important to remember not to pressure them, because you wouldn't want someone to pressure you. Both individuals should be comfortably and confidently consenting, whether this is in a relationship or anywhere else. You're never obliged to do anything with anyone that you don't want to do. Changing your mind is normal, and it's okay. However, if you do find yourself in an uncomfortable situation or have been assaulted, then there are people you can contact. And these are some of them. We're going to put this slide back up at the end. You can take a picture or search on the internet. But if you feel it matters, it matters. Communication. We all make our problems worse by not communicating with others. The best way we can reduce disrespect on campus, life in general, is to talk about it, communicate with each other. Have you been disrespected? Has someone told you that you disrespected them? Tell someone, talk about it, get it off your chest. Someone might not realize that they have disrespected you. They might not know that the banter they made wasn't banter to you until you tell them. And most times they'll learn from that and they'll know maybe that was an appropriate joke for this person I don't know very well. That sort of thing. So, think about things like this. And equally, if someone says to you that the joke you made, they found disrespectful, then again, same thing. You wouldn't want someone to do that to you, so, learn from it, listen to them, think about these things. You are not the only person encountering difficulties. It happens to everyone. I have problems, Suzanne has problems, faculty members have problems, senior management has problems, everyone has problems. But it's how we communicate that helps solve them. If it's bothering you, it's probably bothering others. Don't be afraid to stand up, speak out. One push is all it takes to get a ball rolling. The university offers many people to talk to and help you deal with the stress of university life. Some of them are student services, student listeners, counseling, mental health services, well-being, international student support, student union welfare officer, and that's just a few of them. All of these can help. So, thank you for listening, and remember, thank you very much.